anything. So yeah, Friday was pretty chill. Saturday we went to Sai-Kung, and there's lots of photos from that. That's all those, like, the beautiful reservoir. It's a reservoir, it's not even a lake or anything, but a reservoir out in the mountains. And then on the other side there was a really nice beach that we went to. It took us about 3 hours to hike from the entrance of the reservoir park all the way over to that beach, and you can only get to that beach by foot or by boat. So it's pretty secluded. There were more people there than we expected, but it was still pretty chill, not many people, only people that were able to either hike up and back down a really steep like mountain side. It was on the other side, or rich enough to have a boat to just drive into the bay. But anyway, that was really cool, a lot of fun pictures there. It was me, Anson, Heidi, Janice, Monique, and just trekked all the way up. On the way back, we couldn't get a taxi because everybody had called for taxis, and there was a huge line back on the other side of the mountain top where there was actually still road. And so we decided, oh, let's just walk, maybe we'll find a taxi that's for hire, because all of them had been called, so they weren't for hire, they were just there for those people who called. So we walked for like 2 hours back down the mountain, down the same path. People were struggling, but we finally found a taxi, and we were pretty sure it was the only taxi for hire on the entire mountain. But we found it, so he took us back down to the city. We walked around and had some seafood, because the area is really well known for their seafood. So that was really good. We had like 6 or 7 different plates of just like lobster and shrimp and different kinds of shrimp and jumbo shrimp, and what else was there? There was all sorts of shellfish, like I think we had oysters and scallops. Yeah, so all these different kinds of seafoods, and it was so good. Then we went back into Hong Kong Island, and that night, oh, Heidi went home. She was really tired, but Janice, Anson, and I went out, had a few drinks at Privé, my favorite bar. Not really. And just hung out. We went home, passed out, and then the next day I went on a boat trip. My first boat trip. They call it a junk trip. It's like a kind of older wooden ship, and you and your friends just rent it out, and you bring food and beer if you want, or water or whatever. And so went and did that. It was a lot of fun. It was about 5 hours long. We went over by the Repulse Bay area, Aberdeen. So there's a lot of photos from that, kind of going along the harbor and then out to the ocean. And we just anchored out there by Repulse Bay. Some people went swimming. I can swim, but I prefer not to. So it was not that warm that day, and I preferred to stay dry. So I stayed on the boat, just hung out, and most people went swimming for at least like 10 or 15 minutes. And then after that, we just chilled on the boat for a few hours, and then we went over to some island not too far away and had seafood again. So then you'll see lots of pictures of that seafood. It all looks really simple and maybe not even that appetizing, but it was so good, so good, so fresh. And the company was great fun. There were Duke and Peter and Roxanne was there, and it was just lots of fun, really chill, good Sunday. Great weather all weekend, so that was awesome. Let's see, yesterday was pretty uneventful until I guess later in the day. I got a call to go meet a client for a water TVC, but I don't know if they sent me back home because the machine wasn't working, and then they said they get a hold of my agency today to get it working again, and I haven't heard about that yet. But then I have just a fashion show casting today. Oh, and my editorial got published now for this month in the magazine that I had done it for, so I'll put those pictures up on this blog post as well. Also, I think there's a couple YouTube videos. One of us like hiking to Aberdeen, or hiking to the beach, and then I'm not sure, but I think there's other videos too that I'll upload. So I hope everything's going well for you all. For all of those that I know, I miss you, and I will talk to you again soon. Maybe it'll be another vlog. I don't know. We'll see how this one goes. All right, see ya.